Hello. This is the first part of a series of videos I'm doing called the Abrahamic War on the World. The Abrahamic religions are comprised of your Jewish, Christian, and Muslim religions. And it is my opinion that these three religions are out to cause as much brutality and death as they possibly can because they believe that they are somehow chosen by God and that their message must override all other forms of logic, compassion, and life. Now, the first religion we're going to talk about is your Judeo, your Hebrews. And their history is very easy to research. All you have to do is read the Old Testament. The Old Testament talks about a series of battles, the conquest of Canaan. And we're talking about Jericho, i.e., Bethel, and many more. Such as with the Jericho, the little song that many of us probably had to sing as kids. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho and the walls came tumbling down. Well, in these battles, there was a nice little Bible verse that says, if one in a village does not believe, slay them all. And that's exactly what the Israelis did. They killed everybody. Nobody was allowed to live. In other villages, they killed all the men and all the children and all the women that know of men. They were able to take virgin women as their slaves. Isn't that wonderful, huh? We are able to see, if you are going to conquer somebody, you absorb the conquered lands, and those people now become part of your people. But the Judeos didn't. You see, in the Bible, they were told that the Canaanites were unworthy. They were filthy. They could not be redeemed. Thus, they must all be killed. And that's what their God wanted them to do. Scary, isn't it? Now, after a series of battles, the Israelites, they created their Holy Land, which is now basically modern Israel. They did not have this land for very long because you had larger empires come through, such as the Roman Empire that conquered the land, and the Israeli state ceased to exist. That changed, however, in 1949. In 1949, the Israeli state was created, and it was a small piece of land, as you can see in this map. Excuse me. And then, due to the aggressive Abrahamic tendencies, the Israelis developed a military. They had a series of conflicts with their Arab neighbors, and they expanded their land. What can I say? They're brutal people. And so Israel took command of a lot of land, basically doubling in size. And to this day, they still have control of a lot of this land, mostly the West Bank. In their conflicts, they also gained a piece of land called the Gaza Strip. They have, in recent years, given back this land, given it to the Palestinians and says, here you go. Here's a homeland. Be happy. And you would think that, all right, maybe things are going to get better. But they won't, and they're not. Why? Because of Israeli settlements. The Israeli government has no problems promoting Israeli expansion. Remember, this is a Jewish government. And so they paid their Israeli people to go into these settlements. They actually pay them more money to go live there. They have built outposts and they are fortified with military forces. And it is required in Israel that all people, all males, serve in the military. So this is a part of their aggressive tendencies. And so We will continue to always have these conflicts between the Gaza Strip area and Israel. How many battles, conflicts have we had? Well, Israel, from what I understand, has invaded it at least 2 times already. How many times has the Israelis sent an army up north to Beirut? More than once. So this is a very aggressive group, and they need to be watched. The only thing that's stopping them from causing the mass destruction that the Christians and Muslims do is they don't have the people yet. So please, something to think about, and watch the next video when we talk about the atrocities of Christianity. Take care. Be at peace.